fellow TRT through hikers, so going clockwise. So glad to meet you. Introduce yourself.
My name's Corinne, and I decided to do this mainly because of my boyfriend who's hiking the Pacific Crest Trail, and he totally inspired me to do this, and I never thought I would. And it's the hardest thing I've ever done in my life, including a lot of rock climbing. That's fucking hard. And it's great. Just hike your own hike, camp where you need to, push it hard or not. It's beautiful out here, and it's been a great experience.
Great,
So,
great. Yeah. Well, great to meet you, and thanks for being part of my experience.
Yeah, absolutely. You're welcome.
I don't know who was more scared, me or her. Okay, so stopped here and at a junction, and I ran into these day hikers who are working on the Tahoe Rim Trail by day hiking it. So tell me a little bit more about that.
I'm Lynn. I'm from Reno. I'm 58 years old, and this is one of my last segments. I've been working on for 4 summers trying to complete the Tahoe Rim Trail. My favorite section has to be from Brockway Summit to Mount Rose, your last leg.
Nice.
The views are spectacular,
Oh,
and you
can't
cross
wait.
the state line. My favorite thing to do on trail is to take pictures of wildflowers, especially the snow plants at the beginning of the season. But taking pictures is a good chance to stop and catch my breath. And I'm looking forward to finishing and getting my certificate.
Nice, nice. So this will be, you'll have completed the Tahoe Rim Trail by day hiking.
Correct.
Awesome. And how about you?
I'm Jim. I'm from Reno, also 53. The first time I completed it was 5 years ago. Did it in 9 days consecutively with my brothers as
Nice.
a through hike. And then I did it the 2 summers later, all in day hikes and in 1 summer. And then this one's going into the 3rd summer. But wasn't planning on doing a 3rd time. Start talking to Lynn about it, and then going out with her and doing sections. Like, well, I'm this close, I might as well finish. So.
Awesome, awesome. So what's it like hiking alone versus with someone?
I like them both. You know,
Yeah.
when you're alone, there's more time for your thoughts and everything. Thinking about things like that, and I think also fun to be social and do it with other people.
Nice, nice. So anybody out there that's on the couch right now and thinking that they can't do this, what would you say to them?
One step at a time. There are short segments. Start with the short segments and just skip. You can skip around. You don't even have to do it consecutively. We just picked the segments based on what we felt like we could do that weekend, or what the weather was like, or what the trail conditions were. You don't have to do it all in a consecutive row.
Nice.
Yeah, and I agree. And I've had some people tell me, you're the biggest guy I've seen on the trail. But you don't have to be thin to do it. You know,
There.
big, small, just one step at a time.
There you go. Any favorite parts?
I think Brockway Summit to Mount Rose.
I would say Spooner to Kingsbury South. When you get
Wow.
up on that bench up there and the view,
Oh.
that might be the best view of the whole hike.
Yeah. Okay. Good tips. Well, thanks for being part of my through hike.
Good luck.
Okay, well, I got a joke.
Okay, great.
okay.
Okay.
Why did the can crusher quit his job?
I don't know.
It was soda pressing.
Wah, wah. Thanks, guys. About a half mile from the Desolation Wilderness boundary. And this little section right here, I don't want to keep saying, oh, pretty. let's say majestic. This little piece right here can definitely be called majestic. And it's very pretty. Here we are at mile marker 146.6. I believe that's Rockbound Lake. Very beautiful, but the other lake that is in the vicinity does not have a name on Gut Hook, and I'm not digging out my paper map right now, so maybe I'll add it later. But very pretty. So here we are. This is the boundary for Desolation Wilderness. Absolutely beautiful, and why wouldn't it end with a gorgeous ending just like the beginning? And still plenty of flowers, as you can see. And here we go. I'm through Desolation. So here's the first glimpse of Lake Richardson, which I'm going to stop at to have lunch and dip my feet and collect some water. Not necessarily in that order. I think I'll collect water before I dip my feet. They're so gross. Anywho, that's the plan. And you can just see how spectacular this was when all the muleer was blooming. A few weeks too late, but that's okay. It still looks pretty. I mean, look at it all. That was insane to look at. Okay, I'll see you down at the lake. So here's Lake Richardson, mile marker 148.3, and I think we're 7,400 feet is what I was trying to say, elevation wise. So I caught up with Wendy here. She's already left, and had a nice little chat, and then we met Train. He has already done the AT and is checking off little sections of the PCT, is what it sounds like. Lovely little lake, very peaceful. Really, other than that, nobody here. I don't think it's one of the more popular lakes. I did not go in. Wendy went in. She said that it was refreshing, which I interpreted as cold. But she said the bottom was real mucky, so lots of little fishies. I don't know if you can see the detail, but lots of little fishies. So I filtered about a liter, and you'll be happy to hear I dumped my just in case pond water, or puddle water rather. I've got a couple more miles till Miller Creek. And so I'm going to filter more water there because I prefer creek water over lake water. So one last look at the view here. This dragonfly wants to be in here. Beautiful, peaceful. serene, just my speed. This is Miller Creek, about mile 150. I collected an emergency half-liter. Gut Hook said this was still flowing pretty strong. I mean, you can still see it flowing, but really strong, I don't know. I mean, so it was better than the puddle water, but I'm gonna go up to the Bear Lake outlet and hopefully it's better there. Ooh, this is new. Look at that. So here's the Bear Creek outlet. Is it Bear Lake or Bear Creek? 151.9. I think we're about just shy of 7,000 feet. This was much better than Miller Creek, and I dumped Miller Creek and collected this, and I sat up there and I just sat right there and got some water. So lovely spot. I'm gonna take my shoes off for a minute, filter another liter, and make sure I drink a liter while I'm here. That way I'm good and hydrated, especially with as low as the strings have been running. I mean, they've been running, but just making sure, because I'm going to camp in probably the next 5 miles.